Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about Glover Teixeira versus Jamahal Hill. Kind of a sleeper fight, I think. I think there's a lot of good things that can happen in this fight. I think it can end very quickly. I think it can last a long time. I think it can end in the middle of this fight. I think there's a lot of outcomes that can actually happen in this. Kind of just depends who can Glover's toughness still be there at 43 years old now, actually. Or can Jamahal Hill stuff a couple takedowns and able to win the title. I think it's a huge fight for Jamahal Hill. Honestly, I think if Glover Teixeira loses this fight, or even if he wins this fight, I think he retires no matter what. I think don't think there's a question at all in his mind. This is probably his retirement fight. But Glover Teixeira, 33 wins, 8 losses. He's 4-1 in his last 5 fights. His last loss was against Yuri Prochazka, I think that's how you say his name, in a fight that I had Glover winning quite a bit of it. 43 years old, basically even, 6'2" with a 76-inch reach. Jamahal Hill, 11 wins, 1 loss, 4-1 in his last 5 fights. Does have a no contest in there as well. A finish, he popped for some marijuana, which who cares. The 1 loss is against Paul Craig. He's 31 years old, 6'4", 2 inches in height, 79-inch reach, 3 inches in 3-inch advantage for Jamahal Hill. Again, I think Glover stays really, really tight. And honestly, I think he makes Jamahal Hill work. I think this first round is going to be a lot of Glover push going forward, keeping Jamahal Hill on his back foot, not giving the space for Hill. But Glover has to expect, if he's going to get Jamahal Hill a little bit more tired, to get Jamahal Hill working, which means he's gonna have to exchange with them. I think he's gonna have to try wrestling him. I think he's gonna have to put that cardio in play, because something we've seen with Jamahal Hill and Thiago Santos, even though he did win that fight and he did show that he can go through some adversity, he did get tired, and then he did get taken down a couple times as well. I do think Jamahal Hill will have that a little bit better in this fight, but if Glover can get Hill down or rushing to get back up, Glover has a big chance of submitting Jamahal Hill. I don't really think that's what happens. I think Jamahal Hill, and he also can get wild at times, I think Jamahal Hill keeps the striking down a little bit. I think he stays more technical. I don't think he swings wild. I think he picks his shots better, and I think that's really dangerous against Glover, because I think Jamahal Hill, because he's fast, he's very powerful, and honestly, I mean, he's very confident right now, as he should be. He has big power, and I don't think Glover can take that power at this point in his career. I think Jamahal Hill wins this fight. It sucks because Glover, again, this is probably the retirement fight anyways, no matter what happens. But I do think Jamahal Hill finishes Glover. I can't expect it to be very early. I think it'll be at the second, early third. If it gets any past that, I think it goes in the favor of Glover Teixeira, probably getting a rear naked choke finish, getting Jamahal Hill tired, getting him to struggle, almost like that DC Anthony Johnson perspective, that fight, both of those fights. But I do think Jamahal Hill is able to find the target a little bit better in that fight, just simply for the fact that Glover's shell, Glover's defense, and Glover's age. He's 43 years old. I just don't think he can take what Jamahal Hill is going to give him. I have Jamahal Hill winning. Let me know down below if you guys agree, if you disagree, and as always, we'll talk about it. You guys know what it is. Peace.